What's going on, everybody? Resale Rabbit here. I am at a shrine in the middle of the woods hunting for treasure. Middle of the woods. I started filming this video earlier, so I will show you from the beginning, but I feel like this is a good place to start. I'm on a treasure hunt, and I think that hunt brought me here. The UWGB Arboretum. So, a local jewelry store 3 times a year does a treasure hunt where they put a box that has some sort of jewelry in it. I don't know if the jewelry is in it or if the box has like a thing where you bring it in and you get the jewelry. And they give you clues. They email you a clue every day to try and find it. It's a ton of fun. I've been doing this every year for the past like 5-6 years, however long they've been doing it. We're on the 3rd clue so far on this one. And the first one was inedible citrus. And that brings me here, kind of. There is a bus route in town called the Lime Route. Lime is a citrus, it's inedible, you can't eat a bus route. And that brings you up to UWGB. The second clue is the largest link. And I got nothing for that. But the 3rd clue that just came out today was, what was it? Opened for 99. Well, 99 years ago, or 100 years ago, in 1924, in 1925, they built a shrine for St. Anthony here on UWGB's campus. Before this was UWGB. I figure if it was built in 1925, that was 100 years ago, but if it was in December, you'd still call it 99 years ago. If it's in, maybe it was built in 1925, opened in 1926, I don't know. But I'm gonna go look around there. I looked up this shrine. I just started searching 1926 Green Bay and 1925 Green Bay, and it's up the road a little bit according to the maps. But there's no way to get to it. I can't even see it from the road. But this Arboretum walk right here is like a 1/4 mile away. So we are right here, and I think I gotta go up here. What's B and C on here? I don't see anything that tells me what the letters or numbers mean. Interesting, but we gotta go that way. So we're just gonna start walking this way and see if we can find it. I've never been here before. It looks pretty nice. This week's treasure is a fancy watch. So we are just, okay, I see what the letters are. They're just trail markers. Here's the letter A. We want to go this way. I saw a picture of the shrine when I looked it up on Google. So hopefully I can find it. Now usually this time of year we've got a ton of snow. I remember one year it was almost waist deep. Me and a whole bunch of other people were walking through a park in waist deep snow trying to find it. They like to bury it in the snow. So the fact that there's no snow is advantageous. It's kind of nice back here. I've never been down here before. Now some of the rules, it's on public land, so it's not gonna be on private property. It's in a safe place, it's not gonna be like on the side of the highway. You don't need a ladder or a shovel or anything. If it's buried, it would be buried in the snow, not in the underground. The first couple of years, the clues were a lot easier. I didn't film last week because I didn't actually go out looking. Okay, I'm at a fork in the road. I didn't actually go out looking last week, but one of the clues was Kanye, and that just meant it was on the west side of town. So this almost seems like it takes me up to the road. Yeah, so I don't think it's gonna be up here. Let's go back this way. Okay, I think we wanna go this way. Just kind of following the road right now. The road is up there. So I'm trying to follow that. Because it didn't look on the map, the pin didn't look like it was too far away from the road for this shrine. I'm also looking for something that can be the largest link. Is that a chain link? A sausage link? I don't know. Maybe there's a sign that has like a link for a website, a hyperlink, and it's just a really long link. So we've got, oh, I think that's it right there. Sign here, Lemieux Chapel. I see a building over here. The shrine is a building. I think that's it. it's kind of exciting that I'm the only person here. So either I am way off and this is not it, or I'm the smartest person doing this. But this is the shrine. So it's going to be like a little pelican case, a clear pelican case. Obviously, they're not going to just have it sit out. Look at this. Built 1925. Depending on what month, that could be 100 years or 99 years ago. Is this door open? This is interesting. I don't want to disrespect this place, but it might be here somewhere. I don't see it inside here. I left my calling card. So I didn't see anything inside. It's probably not going to be in plain view. It'll be under something. Under a rock, inside of a log. I'm looking for rocks that might be loose. Ooh, this looks good. What do we have here? Again, I don't want to disrespect the shrine. Oh, could it be in here? Doesn't look like it. This tree is making a lot of cracking noises. I don't know if you can hear that. Worries me that it's gonna come down. That rock is standing up weird. Well, you would see it behind here. It's a bigger box. Yeah, it's not huge, but it's also not tiny. Look at these logs. And just because they say it's you know, if this is it, that does not mean that it's anywhere near this building. You could have to walk, 100 yards past it or something. Something about a link, though. That's one of the questions that was not answered. There is a road around the campus called Circle Drive, and it circles the whole campus, which makes me think that could possibly be, a circle is a link. Maybe that's the link. I don't know. And we're nowhere near that, so that's not going to help us much. This would have been placed a few days ago, probably Wednesday or Thursday. Today's Sunday, so we're kind of looking for things that might be out of place, but I feel like they're smarter than that and would hide it inside of a log or underneath something that's already there. Now, there is another trick to this puzzle. If you go into the store, they'll give you tomorrow's clue a day early. However, it's Sunday, and the store's closed on Sunday. So nobody's getting tomorrow's clue early, but some people got today's clue yesterday. So tomorrow I should be able to go into the store and get 2 clues, and I have a feeling, a lot of people are gonna be doing the same thing. That store is packed. It's just a little jewelry store when they first open in the morning during this. Just people trying to get clues. So I have a feeling it's going to be solved tomorrow. I'm trying to look under these rocks. There's a hole over here that I'm not going to stick my hand into. I feel like I'd be able to see it from this distance if it was in there. This would be a good hiding spot. Move some rocks around or something, but I don't see it down there. So many places it could be out here. A lot of beer bottles down here too. Was hoping to find like a chain link fence or something. That would be the link. Maybe it's the largest link in the fence or something like that. But no luck with that. I don't see anything out here that could be a link. This caught my attention because that's like a square hole. That's not something you would typically find in nature, but I still think that's too small to fit it in there. And it's also possible someone could have already found it too, because the store is closed today. Someone could have found it even last night, and they can't go and claim it until tomorrow anyways. So the box might not even be, hidden anymore. It might be in someone's kitchen. There are so many stones they could have hid it under out here. I know one person who comes out with a metal detector to try and find it, but I don't know if there would be any metal in the box. I'm pretty certain you have to bring the box to the jewelry store and they give you the piece of jewelry. In this case, it's a watch. It's a fancy watch. I don't know what it's worth, but it'd be free. And who cares about the prize? This is fun. So I'm back on the side here. This looks like a little trail going up. So this could be a place they may have walked to when hiding it. And more good hiding spots up here. Ooh, there's a culvert pipe. Oh, let's see if it's hidden in there. I don't see it in there. Doesn't look like it. I'm straying a little bit away. I just sent it to Christiana, because she's good at puzzles. She said botanical gardens. So here's what I gathered. Inedible citrus. A lime is a citrus. And there's a bus route that's called the Lime Route. And that takes you up by UWGB. And on UWGB's property, there is a shrine that was built in 1925. So that would make sense that it was open for 99 years. And I'm digging around through the woods trying to find it.
Are there any hardest links hidden?
I don't know. There's no fences over here. I was looking for like a chain link fence. Nothing that would be sausage related. Nothing that would be like no hyperlinks or anything.
What is the name of the statue?
It's not a statue. It's a building in the middle of the woods. It's the St. Anthony Shrine. It's off of Bay Settlement Road. It's quite a bit of a walk through the woods to get to it. And I found the building. I couldn't find anything inside. So I'm like turning over rocks and logs outside.
The Arboretum that's nearby.
Yeah, that's what I had to walk through to get here.
So is there water nearby?
There was like, I don't know if it's a pond or a just pooling area that's frozen over. Why?
I think there's it's like a part of a water thing.
I don't know if it's water or if it's just like from when it rained and then froze. Yeah, this might be like a little brook frozen over. It's deep in the brush. I'm gonna walk out on the ice. Oh, it's slippery. Getting through all these fallen trees over the ice is tricky. So how would you describe a link in regards to a body of water?
It's like a connector between two larger bodies of water, so like a creek or something like that.
Can you see on the satellite, can you see the building?
Yes.
I'm about 30 yards away from the building, opposite to the road. Do you see any water, or are the trees too thick?
Trees are too thick.
Well, I'm going to keep digging around here. Let me know if you think of anything else, either here or somewhere else. Well, I think I'm about to give up here. And I'll just go and get the next clue tomorrow. because I am out of ideas. I mean, I've left many stones unturned because there are a lot of stones. Yeah, I never really looked in here. I think these are too small. Yeah, there's nothing in there. This isn't like a geocache, it would be a tiny thing. It definitely smells like people are coming in here to smoke some illegal things. And I don't think, I keep tripping over this. I don't think this pulls out or anything. I don't want to risk dropping the statue. I don't think it'll be under any of the statues. I like that the tag is still on this rug. Behind here, maybe? No. Alright. I think I am going to start making my way back. The door doesn't actually latch closed. I wish I had a screwdriver that I could just pull this a little bit forward and it would latch shut. But I guess the door was closed when I was here. I can definitely see the wind blowing that open though. So I'm gonna start making my way back to the car. I'll just keep an eye out for places along the way, but I don't think it's gonna happen today. This is peculiar. Oh, I almost fell. Peculiar. I can't talk anyway. This is interesting. Take a walk around this. I wonder if there was a statue here at one point. We're not far from the building. It's right over there. Don't see anything under here. Not seeing anything. I don't think I looked in this little cluster here. I would love to find it on camera, but odds are, if I find it, it would probably not be on camera. Christian says, it's a watch. Do you even care about a watch? You don't wear watches. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey. And this is fun. Could it be lodged up there? I don't think so. Anything by the water here? I initially wasn't really looking here because I was going straight to the building, to the shrine. So as I walk out, I'll keep thumbing around. It could be under this little bridge. Don't fall through, don't fall through. Oh no, that goes straight down. Anything on this sign that might say a link or something like that? This is really interesting. This was built 99 years ago, 100 years ago. In the university bought the property in 1984 and agreed to do like minor upkeep, but couldn't do anything structural because they didn't have it in the budget. So the grandchildren come here and regularly work on it, including putting in a new floor, painting, refurbishing. This is sickening how people just like destroying stuff. I don't like that. But the sign was built more recently by someone who did an Eagle Scout. But an interesting thing, since she was no longer able to go to Holy Cross Church due to health issues, they constructed this building. So this building could be a link for them to that church. So that's something worth looking at, Holy Cross Church. If it still exists, I've never heard of it. Maybe it's somewhere over there. There is a Holy Cross Church just up the road. It does seem like a little bit of a stretch though, and I feel like that would be considered private property. And it did specify is not on private property. Let's look under this bridge. Am I gonna go through this ice? Nope. Well, if it's under there, they would have put it under there when this was still water, so I don't think so. All right, so I gotta figure out how to get back to the car. There are a couple of forks in the road to get here, so hopefully I don't get too lost. My thoughts are, it was either here and was already picked up, it was it's here and I just didn't turn over the right stone. And maybe the next clue will help. I mean, it could be, 300-400 yards from there too. So if the next clue is Kanye, then I know it's west of this. 200 Kanye, it's 200 yards west. So we'll see what the next clue is. Or I could be completely off base and could be nowhere near here. But if nothing else, I think I need to go this way. If nothing else, I had fun. So this is number C. I don't remember a C, so maybe I'm going the wrong way. But I took a video of the map when I came in, so I'm gonna look at that video. Maybe the next clue will have something to do with these trail markers and help find it or something like that. The fact that I was here though, if it is here, I've seen a lot of things, and the next clue, it could help me. Hopefully the next clue isn't too obvious and then it's just a race to whoever can get to it first. By the way, there are 7 clues total. We've gone through 3 so far. And of course, once someone finds it, they stop sending out clues. But they do tell you what the clues would have been. And they do explain the clues after it's found. So, 7 clues, 3 so far. 4 and 5 will be tomorrow. 1 will be emailed to me, Monday's clue. And then Tuesday's clue I can get a day early by going and trying on a piece of jewelry. All right, we've got another fork in the road. I'm gonna guess this way. Whatever happened to Resale Rabbit? Oh, he got lost in the woods looking for treasure. I'm no longer lost now, but I'm so dumb. I could have scanned and got a map when I was at that last one. Should be up there. Yeah, there's my truck. I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to park here. It's just a little turnaround. But I don't see a ticket on the truck, so we're good. They start sending out the clues on Friday. So I'm assuming they're probably putting the box out Wednesday or Thursday. I should just stake out the store and watch the employees' vehicles and just pick an employee and start following them around. That would be a little creepy. And that takes away a lot of the fun of it. All right, we'll be back out tomorrow. All right, it is Monday. I'm heading to the jewelry store to get my 2 clues. I don't know if they're gonna give me both clues or if they'll just give me tomorrow's clues and I have to wait an hour for today's clue because the store opens at 10. The email with the clue goes out at 11, so I don't know. So I got both. They wouldn't let me take a picture, but they said I have to write it. I'm like, can I type it? She's like, yeah, that's fine. So, Weston's Bookend, and then south of the rails. So I don't think I have the right spot. I don't think there were any railroad tracks there. I'm gonna look at a map. And then Weston's Bookend. Could be south of the rails and west of something. I don't know. So there's a place called Weston Foods here that is south of the train tracks, and there's a park here. I don't know how this would relate to any of the other ones though. I'm gonna go to that Fort Howard Park and see if there's anybody else there. I don't know how it would relate to any other clues. So I'm here and nobody else is here. So it's not a great sign. Actually, it looks like it's all under construction and you can't even get into the park because this should be like baseball fields. So I'm gonna assume it's probably not here. I have another theory, but it's a little loose. See how Western Avenue stops and restarts? This little section is bookended by Western. That could be Weston's Bookends. It's not Weston, it's Western. But there's also railroad tracks there. The problem is there is no public space unless it's like hidden on the railroad tracks. So I really don't think that's it. It's all, private residential. There's also nothing about citrus. I'm looking at street names. Nothing that would imply open for 99. Nothing about a link. So I don't think that's it. I'm not going to bother going there. If there was a park there or something, then I probably would, but no, not since it's all houses. Okay, I might be onto something. Inedible citrus could be limestone. Limestone? There is a quarry where they got limestone, railroad tracks right next to it, and the Mountain Bay Trail ends in Weston, Wisconsin. So Weston is the bookend of the trail. I think I might go over there. Open for 99. I thought maybe 99 miles. That's not. It's 83 miles. When I looked it up, the length. So I thought maybe the year it opened was 1999. It opened in 1996. So I don't know. We'll take a look when we get there and see if there's anything. I mean, Cristiano was saying a link is the thing that connects two bodies of water. There are a bunch of old quarries there that are bodies of water now, and they might be linked together. I have no clue. I do have to work today, so unless I either find it or come up with a really good idea, I think this is probably gonna be the last place that I look today. And then if it's not found, I'll just go to the store tomorrow and get the next day's clue. And I think that'll be the last clue. I was also looking for golf courses because I didn't think links golf course. You hit the links, maybe the largest golf course, the longest hole. I don't know. There's no golf courses around here though, or around where I'm going. Fun fact, a few years ago, me and a whole bunch of people were searching on the Mountain Bay Trail, different location. So I don't remember if it was there or not. I'm pretty sure it was, and we were just on the wrong part of the trail. I don't remember, but I do remember a bunch of us walking up and down the trail looking. So that's the quarry back there. There are people here, whether or not they're looking for it, I don't know. But here's the tracks, and right south of the tracks is the Mountain Bay Trail. Inedible citrus. South of the tracks, this bookends at Weston. So we want something about a link. Something about 99. Something over here. I'm just looking at signs to see if there's something that might indicate what we might be looking for. A lot about ticks. There's an old bridge here. I remember playing on this bridge when I was a kid. Since there's no snow, there's very limited places that it could be hiding out here. We got really excited coming in here. I thought that bottle was it. It's not a bottle, but I saw the colors and everything because it's a clear, like pelican case, a little one with some yellow, if I remember right, stickers on it. Don't think they'd put it on here because it's probably a safety issue having people walk on there. I went down a decent ways and looked along there, looked along here. Not seeing it. I just talked to a couple of ladies who are also looking for it here, so I'm not the first person that came up with this idea, but they said they couldn't find it. They were walking down there, they were in the parking area across the street. Culvert, maybe? No, it doesn't look like it. I don't think this would have been able to be lifted at the time. I'm trying to kick away this tall grass and see if it's under there since I couldn't bury it in the snow. Now we'll look under here next. See if by any luck they tucked it away under the bridge. Pretty clear down here. I don't know if I want to crawl all the way there. Yeah, I'm not crawling under here. I don't think it's down here. Get a little closer look up there though. Alright, I can stand up under here, under the water. There are all these little spots where it could be down here. And I'm not seeing it here. Could be anywhere up here. And then this is the bridge that looked like it was falling apart. Both the bridges are apparently on the same bridge here. I don't see it over there. Yeah, I can poke my head up here, but I can see this from above. Oh, I am way too tall for this. I don't see it along the ledge there anywhere. I know they like to hide it in rocks along the water like this. So I've been looking wherever I see bunches of rock here, even flipping some over, but not really having much luck. This ice is very slippery. I'm hoping I don't fall through. But there's more rock over here. I don't see any signs of it. Might just keep walking down the ice. See if I can get a different angle here. Try not to hurt myself. Although that ice worries me a little bit. There's a hole there. I don't think this is super deep. I think if I fall in, I'll be fine. I'll be cold, but I think this is only like ankle deep, maybe knee deep. Oh, we got a branch here. The trail's over here, so I think I'm gonna stick to this side. Just went through there, not all the way, but I heard a pop. Like there's an air pocket or something. Oh yeah, I think I'm done on the ice for now. Looks like someone else went through over here. This vantage point is nice because if it's just hidden behind a tree that you wouldn't see from the trail, I can see it from down here. Yep. End of the line for this. This is interesting over here. This is just the other side. We're a little ways away from the tracks now, though. So I don't know if it's worth continuing on. It's just a tree down. It looks like something else to me. But I don't think it's gonna be over here. Because this may be railroad property, which you're not supposed to trespass on. Yeah, I'm not going to venture too far back here because if it's private property, no trespassing, they're not going to hide it there. I see a couple more people up by the entrance of the trail. I'm walking back now, but they are kind of going around. You can tell they're looking, so maybe I'll chat with them, see if they have any other ideas. Talked to one of the ladies from earlier, and we were discussing our thoughts on the clue. Neither of us could figure out 99. She thought that the quarry, which is like a beach, you can swim in there, is open for 99 days. I didn't even think about that. But it's open for 108, according to her. So, I don't know. Yesterday, I thought for sure all the clues lined up perfect to be by that shrine. Today, that was outproven. There are no rails up there. Nothing that I would interpret as rails. South of the rails could be one of those where it sounds obvious, but it means something else. So that's something to think about a little bit. This seems perfect. Weston's bookends, the trail ends in Weston. Maybe it's on another part of the trail and the citrus means something else. I don't know. So I guess I will, if it's not found, I keep checking my phone because they'll email you when it's found. Of course, someone could hang on to it for a little bit before they bring it in. But I guess I'll go in tomorrow and see what the next clue is. And maybe it'll be a completely different location. The people that were up here earlier when I was down there, I don't see them anymore, so they might be under the bridge. Or maybe they found it and somehow we all missed it over here. I hear yelling coming from that way. I wonder if someone found it. They found it. It was in the rocks that I was looking through. I was right over it too. But it's wrapped in like a camouflage sweatshirt or towel. So now I gotta pay attention to that because that makes it really hard. I want to see if those ladies are super far down. See if I can let them know it's already been found. Well, I was able to go down there and tell her that it was found. So because she was complaining about the cold, but another guy bolted out and he's too far away for me to tell him. He just got here though. He's still reasonably warm. The two ladies were here about, assuming they're that van back there. They were actually here before me. I don't know what other vehicle. There was just one other vehicle here when I pulled up. But the people who found it were not here long, and both me and another time those ladies were standing right over it. But I wasn't looking for a camouflage. It was like a towel or sweatshirt or something it was wrapped in. So now I know. Next week, we got one more week. So I think that's probably where I'll show you at the end of this video once they explain the clues, because I'm curious about the open for 99. So I would assume within the next couple hours they'll update their website that it's been found and show what the clues mean. And I'll show you that, and then next week we'll just do a separate video for looking for that one. I really don't think they were here for long before they found it. That upsets me. But I was smart enough to get the right general area. She's waiting for her friend. There were two ladies, and one is still way down the trail. I think she was walking back to go back in the car and warm up. But it was right in the rocks down there. I did ask the people who found it to show it to me, and they did show it to me. I didn't want to, pull out my camera and start filming or anything like that, because I feel like that would be weird. They already seemed a little hesitant to show it to me. The jewelry, it's a watch this week. The jewelry is not in the box, despite the box being locked. My understanding is there's a GPS tracker in the box, so they'll know if it's been moved. Maybe somebody who isn't even part of the thing happened to coincidentally find it. Oh, I've got to stop. Four-way stop here. So there were two locks on it. They were very hesitant to show me, so I didn't want to pull out my camera. Maybe they would have thought I'm taking a picture to claim that I found it or something like that. I don't know what their thought process would have been, but I didn't want to pull out my camera. So close. Email finally came through. Treasure is found. So I was right about the first one. Inedible citrus is the limestone. Near the largest link. It's the largest in a chain of 4 quarries. I kind of figured it was something like that. Open for 99. Well, that says 99 days long. That's what the woman that I met out there thought. But she said she looked it up and it was 108. South of the rails, south of the railroad tracks, Weston's bookend. It runs from Howard to Weston, meaning Weston is the bookend. So the clue that I would have gotten tomorrow, our seeker got... The clue that I get tomorrow is betwixt dales. Betwixt means between. It's between Wooddale and Glendale Avenue. And then Thursday, if they still would have had it, been near the start of 4 plus 3 miles. 4 is 80 plus 3 equals 83. Mountain Bay Trail is 83 miles long. So these wouldn't have helped me at all. I was already in the right spot. They would have helped confirm it, maybe. But it was right here, exactly where I was looking, and that's what the prize was, by the way. So on Friday, we'll get the first clue for the next one, and hopefully we find it. This was fun. I'm excited to do it again next week. I enjoy these every year. I wish they did more than 3. So anyways, if you enjoyed this video, definitely leave a like below. Resale Rabbit merch is in the link below. And, Patreon. If you want to sign up for Patreon, get postcards from me, get daily videos, get behind-the-scenes footage, get a monthly live stream. That is all below as well. So I will see you guys in the next one.